to kick off for Cincinnati.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. We see Matthew Stafford, the one-time Georgia Bulldog, set to pilot the offense of the Detroit Lions.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny when we talked to him. All he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 14 carries, 56 yards.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing again on second down. Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Stafford on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Johnson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So here are the Bengals now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
28, Joe Mixon.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. The kick here, it's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink him. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. His big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarter.
Oh, boy.
storyline or whatever's going to happen in a match, we'll always know that the fans will be there and I can go out and I can do this. this and I can get them to react like this and this and that. Now, you know, like, you would assume things would go back to what we're going on, like, if you're not straight. But dude,
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
The numbers for Mixon last week. The hat trick plus 1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone. You know, in these types of plays, it's looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The scramble good for a nice...
People every single town. And now without that, they become, it's easier to get exposed when you don't have that natural reaction. Is that, is, you know, just, you can see more deficiencies. Yeah, for sure.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to hand the hook up to Ross. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
But now we're doing our best to still supply people with progressing, but it's not, I feel like it's very different. I was talking to Charlotte yesterday. It's like, oh, you know, how do you feel back and everything? I was bringing up all this stuff. And we're talking about cardio too. I was like, you know, how's your win? She's like, you know, 6 months, I can't even see me. Just trying to keep, trying to save you.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
Chess pieces on the board. You know, For sure. For sure.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time as far as like adrenaline is concerned. So going back to like when I injured my jaw, so I got knee in the face.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
5-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Open man is Ross, complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Joe Mixon.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
29-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there is no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys that can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run with Mixon. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And
If you want to, at True Kofi, at
So you got, okay. I have had and
first down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The object there was to get the ball to him on a quick slant, see if he could get loose and take one the distance. But the defense was prepared, and incompletion results.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. On first and 10, Joe Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again, Burrow. Left side, it's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And the Bengals first down.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
Coach. Tavita Fafita is one incredible human being, a.k.a. Camacho in WWE.
Following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. A touchdown pass there for Ben Roethlisberger. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Will Fuller, 2 touchdown catches on the...
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses in the backfield. The Bengals drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They might have something. Let's see. Okay, they won the tournament.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Cincinnati.
From the gun again to Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And now they will throw it with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys have now moved out in front. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mixon with a first down carry. The reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
He was brought down by Ezekiel Ansah. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass. Forced to the ground and incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Again, it's Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
On the carry.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On the delay, it's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Again, it's Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So now Randy Bullock with an important field goal try here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bullock's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Lions 14.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because
to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now for these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll give it to Mixon.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Mixon trying to punch it in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Here we go with Burrow.
Ah, mother.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means...
They'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll move the chains. They'll get this one to Galladay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Score. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but not able to successfully complete it.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Bengals pick up the 2nd one of the season, 26-21. Let's take a quick look here. Matthew Stafford had 260 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Burrow had 326, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Mixon had 98 yards with a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson had 2 touchdowns on the ground. DeAndre Swift had 1, so the running game for Detroit bolstered their scoring. They had Devontae Smith, the rookie. He had 115 yards off of 10 receptions. John Ross had 158 off of 7 receptions with a touchdown. Kyle Pitts, who is unfortunately right now looks like he's going to be injured, maybe just for the rest of the game, I don't know. He had our other touchdown, 3 catches, 45 yards. So we did pretty well there. Logan Wilson had 10 tackles. Let's see. How did we do? Von Bell had, Wilson had 11, Bell had 6, Atkinson got a sack, and so did Carlos Dunlap. Nobody got an interception off of Burrow, off of, whatchamacallit. We did give up an interception. Anthony Hitchens got one for Detroit. Unfortunately, we got sacked 3 times. Denny Shelton, Trey Flowers, and Justin Coleman each got sacks. But the Bengals move on to 2-0 as they beat the Lions. We will face Minnesota next week for the Week 3 matchup. So we'll see that one. We'll see how that one goes.